Hey guys, William here. So there's an ideology that so many people here in China are very successful, not just financially, but also in the various businesses. And well, I've been here in China for quite a while and I've tried my best to understand some of these ideologies, which I'm going to share with you in this video. Of course, as is rightly said, if you are in Rome, you need to do what the Romans do. And today in this video, I'm going to tell you some of the Chinese business mindsets that you need to put in practice if you want your business to be successful. I've made a video before about the ideologies on the Chinese mindset when it comes to money. But in this video, I'm going to focus on the business side. So if you are a business person, or you have a business, or you plan to have a business, or you have a friend who has a business, you should watch this video until the end. These Chinese mindsets are mind-blowing. So feel free to pick up your pen, pick up a piece of paper, and write down these points because it's going to help you in your business and help you grow exponentially, of course. If you are a new viewer, don't forget to like and subscribe because in this channel, we talk about a whole lot of amazing stuff, including business, lifestyle. I tell you about the ways in which Chinese people do the business. I tell you how to manage your money better and help you build your financial portfolio and stay consistent in your hustle. I also talk about different ways of hustle, how to make money, doesn't matter where you are. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Of course, as you already know, you are amazing. So the very first ideology when it comes to business here in China is that you should stop thinking and just act. Most of the time, so many people feel like, well, I just need to think first. I just need to prepare myself. I just need to be ready before I can do this, before I can do that in my business. But then here in China is different. You have no time. You need to act fast because, here the market is saturated. So many people are doing so many things and the competition is huge, of course. So if you are into any business or you are planning to start a business, just start. Just act fast. There's no time to waste. Remember, as you're wasting time, someone else is using the idea to build their own business. So you shouldn't waste any time because, for example, here in China, it's not the biggest fish that wins. It's the fastest fish. If you are fast, you can make it. It doesn't matter if you're big or small. Sometimes the big companies go out of the market. Why? Because they can't take action fast. Probably because of bureaucracy and more. But then if you're a small business and you want to do something, just do it. If you want to launch a product, go ahead and launch it. If you want to try a new strategy in your business, go ahead and try it. If you want to launch a new brand in your business, go ahead and just launch it. Do it. No one is going to stop you. So launching a business, no matter where you are in the world, use this Chinese mindset of just doing it. Chinese people are always ready. They are always ready to do it. They are always ready to produce. Right now, if I pick up my phone and I make a call to one of the factories that I have linked up to, and I ask them, okay, I want maybe 100 bikes, or I want 2,000, or I want 3,000 of this item, they can produce it by the next day. They are always ready. They can make it the next day and I can get it in my home in 3 days. So that's how fast you need to act. If you are in any business, you need to make sure that you are ready to act. If you have a customer who wants to buy something, be ready to be there, to be available, and make the product available for that customer. Just put in the work, do it immediately, and that is how you grow. That is how you become successful in your business. Do you know that, for example, if there's a new iPhone, a latest iPhone, they can copy that iPhone in one night? Very possible. Of course, it's not going to be the original, and I don't condone that, but that's very possible. They can do it. That goes a long way to show you their will, their determination in order to make things work and to make their businesses grow. Number 2, stop hoping for perfectionism and don't procrastinate. You should not do that. If you plan to do something, you should do it. Nothing in business is ever perfect. You should know that. If you start a business, you're going to meet hurdles, you're going to meet experiences that will make you want to quit your business. You will find it very hard, especially with the competition, with the finance, with the day-to-day running of your business. It would not be easy because that's what it means to start and build a business. That's what it means to be an entrepreneur. So you shouldn't sit down, sit back and hope for things to be perfect, to be so happy, lovely before you get into what you want to do. Just do it. You should stop procrastinating. You should stop thinking, oh, I can do this tomorrow. I'm going to start this next week. I'm going to start producing this new product next time. I'm going to start producing this new product next month. Don't waste time. Now is the perfect time. And if you don't do it right now, someone else is going to do it. If you have a business idea in your mind and you have some capital to start, just start. Because if you keep wasting time and saying, I want a huge capital, I want to employ 50 people first, I want to do this, I want to do that before I get into the business or before I launch the brand or before I launch the product, then you might only find yourself to blame in the long run, because someone is going to sweep that idea off and do it, and all the customers are gonna go to that person. There's something you should understand. Top Chinese business people here in China, they are not scared of risk. They don't fear risk. They are ready to dive into the ocean, even if they don't have a life jacket yet. They believe that when they dive into the ocean, they're gonna find a life jacket somehow. And that's what business is all about. Being an entrepreneur, you must take risks. Entrepreneurs are risk takers, of course. So if you are trying to do something, you just have to do it. Take the risk, do it, because after all, if you fail, you learn from your mistake, and next time you're doing it, you do it much better than before. If you look at most of the businesses that exist today, most of the huge business that exists today, look at Coca-Cola and the rest, they evolve with time. Maybe the taste of Coca-Cola today, of course, it's still similar to the way it was at the beginning, but the bottle, the way it is, the branding, most of the other aspects of Coca-Cola or Pepsi, they have changed, they have evolved with time. When they started, they were not perfect. There were so many things that were different, or maybe they fell short on some parts of that product. But now they have made it more advanced. They are bringing more updates into that product, and that is what you should do in your business. Don't wait for the perfect time, just do it. If you have an idea, do it. If you plan to do something, do it. If you have a brand to launch it. If you have an idea to improve one of your products, just do it. The very next mindset that Chinese people use in their businesses that is really stunning and makes me feel like, wow, these guys are really something else, is that they have a flexible mindset. You need to be flexible in business. You need to be flexible in whatever you are doing. If you have a specific strategy, you need to be able to bend that strategy to adapt to the changing times. Remember, something that was really popular 5 years ago is not popular today anymore. Something that is popular 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, today, it might not be that relevant. Remember guys, when you're starting a business, don't get your mind too fixed on what you are going to do, on what you're going to achieve. Do not just build castles in the air saying that, okay, when I start, I'm going to make 1,000 products and I'm going to sell them all. Then I'm going to buy this and buy that and improve the business. Then I'll grow and I'll employ 50 employees, or I'll get 5 employees, or I'll get 10 employees. And then my business is going to scale. And then I'll open an outlet this way. I'll open a new branch that way. It doesn't work that way in business. Sometimes you can make a plan in business and it's gonna fail woefully, so you should be ready for whatever comes. But then you need to have a flexible mindset. When it goes wrong, you need to act fast and be very flexible and know what you are doing and what you are not doing. If you used a strategy before that doesn't work, you should be ready to change it. Don't do the same thing. Don't keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So when you realize that something isn't working as you planned, you should change fast, change swiftly, and adapt to the system, adapt to the changing environment, adapt to the changing market, and make sure that you keep going. So my advice to you is that if one of your strategies fail, what you can do is that you should understand your target market, understand who you're selling to, who is buying from you, and the whole business environment in which you find yourself in. I say this because Chinese people do this every time. They can adapt. They work in seasons. There are so many factories that I buy from and I link people to. So if something is going out of stock, they adapt easily because they move with the trend. They have to move with the trend, because as a business person, if you're not moving with the trend, you will get left behind and someone else is going to take your place. So what most Chinese factories do is that they keep learning, they keep innovating. They learn even from the West. Then they re-innovate and make themselves better. Now guys, after enabling your flexibility in the market, the next aspect, the next ideology that Chinese people believe in so much in the business is that you should stop making excuses. Chinese people rarely make excuses. When they set their minds to do something, they do it no matter how hard it is, until they are done, before they can get some rest. And when you get some rest, you'll definitely be proud of yourself. Did you know that our bodies are designed to make us most comfortable no matter the kind of situation where we find ourselves? For example, if you want to go to the gym, if you want to start doing something that is out of your comfort zone, your mind's going to tell you, oh, don't do this thing, don't do that thing. I think you should better stay in bed, keep a warm blanket, watch a movie on Netflix, just relax and everything will be fine. After all, you got a little money in your bank account. After all, you got this, you got that. So relax, get some sleep. snacks. Your body can definitely tell you to do these things, but then you shouldn't listen to it. So stop making excuses. If you plan to do something, you do it. Remember, success only for those who can seize it. It's not given. If you want to make it, you have to put in the work. You have to do it. So stop making excuses because no one is coming to save you. And that's the truth. So when you start your business or you are running your business and something goes wrong, don't just keep making excuses or laying the blame on other people. Take up the responsibility. Think about what went wrong. Ask yourself, what went wrong? Why did this fail? Why did this not happen this way? Correct yourself, improve, and get back in. You know, when you're in a business, it's like you're in a race. It's like a marathon. So many people can start early and run very, very fast. But if you are strategic in your running and you know what you are doing, you can definitely overtake people towards the end. People are going to fall along the line. That's why if you watch most races, you sometimes people stumble, but they get up and keep pushing. Some people even creep just to get to the finish line. Why not you? Stop making excuses for yourself. Here in China, they don't make excuses like that. And I believe that's why they've been very successful in the past years with their business, with the market and more. Because they stopped making excuses, they work hard, they put in the work for themselves and they made it happen for their economy. So you need to understand that losers will find excuses always, while winners will find solutions. Because after all, there's problems everywhere. Everyone faces problems. Even Bill Gates, even Dangote, everyone faces problems. But how do you handle it? That is what defines you as a winner or a loser. And I'm sure you watching this video, you are not a loser, right? So you will want to win. So stop making excuses for yourself and just go get it. Now, millennials, the last but not the least, don't trust too easily. Well, you know, here in China, relationships are extremely important. The person you know, the person that knows you, your clique, the people that you know, the kind of people that you know, the relationship that you have with people is extremely important here in China if you want to start a business. And I'm sure that doesn't just work here in China, of course. It works in the West, also in other countries, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, and more. And of course, in the West, maybe in Europe or in the US, first they trust and then they do the business. But here in China, it's much different. Here in China, you start doing business with someone and that person has to earn your trust and you have to earn that person's trust. I think that's much better because you need to build the trust. Because no one is going to trust you from the first day. You can't just meet someone here in China for the first time and you talk with that person and that person believes everything you say. No. Even if you have a friend who is Chinese or you are someone who's planning to come to China to do business, don't think that, well, maybe when you meet the person, you talk with the person, they smile at you, they give you some tea and you guys have a chat, you guys go to KTV, maybe sing. It doesn't mean they trust you. It's going to take a lot to earn that trust. And I think if you are a business person, no matter where you find yourself in the world, you should put this into practice. Don't trust too easily. Know who you're trusting. Build that trust. Don't just start trusting someone from the first day. You don't know who everyone is. You don't know their mindset. You don't know where they're coming from. You don't know their angle, where they're going to. So you need to make sure that you know what you are doing, who you're trusting with your business ideas, because you wouldn't want to sell your business ideas cheap to someone who's going to use your idea and grow their own business. Trusting someone doesn't just apply to business partners, even employees. When the boss gets a new employee, of course, he's going to smile with you, be happy with you at the beginning, but you have to work to earn your boss's trust. Before your boss can let you handle some really important aspects of the business or of the company, they need to be able to trust you first before they can let you do that. They wouldn't just let you handle some stuff without trusting you, no matter how good you are. So remember, guys, all of these 5 points are extremely important because Chinese people use them to grow their businesses, and that is why they have become really, really successful over the past years. And you can put it into your business. You don't need to do everything the same way that I've explained right now, but you can make it to adapt to your own system, to your own market, and to your own business type and your business niche. But just make sure that no matter what you do, don't give up on your business. Use these strategies for your own growth and be wise. And talking about Chinese ideologies and mindsets, I previously made a video talking about Chinese money mindsets. You can check out the video right here and watch it. It's really gonna help you and it merges perfectly with this particular video that we are in right now. So you can watch this video right here after watching this video and you are gonna learn so much more. It will help you grow your business, understand your finance, and get a boom. And of course, I hope to see you back here next time. If you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And as you already know, this is Willen. See you next time.